welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is Michael Cole alongside the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and what a night we have in store for you. And King, you've had all day to think about it. What was your take on last night's events?
Well, bragging rights was amazing to say the least. I mean, it was mayhem in the ring at times, and it ended with members of Team Raw and Team SmackDown joining forces and leaving together.
Alliances were formed. Partnerships were shattered. One thing's for sure, tonight we can expect some fallout.
What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome back to WWE 12, The Road
Hold up,
to
Sheamus.
WrestleMania.
What do you want, Edge?
Relax. If I wanted to hit you, I'd have done it already.
So what is it? Come to complain about me and my mates being #1 contenders?
Well, yeah. You see, however, technically, you didn't win last night. Nobody did. The match never ended.
Fair point.
But the WWE still needs #1 contenders. So, I've come to tell you that at Survivor Series, you and your new friends will face Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Big Show, and, well, me. Oh, and about that not hitting you thing, I lied.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. Well, at least that's not today. At least we're not doing that today, right? We're not having that 4-on-4 match or 5-on-5 match today. Because I can't take another hour under these hot lights. It's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, it's too hot. It's summer. There's no air. It's too hot. Anyway, welcome to a fine Wednesday here on the program. Brawl him until I get a prompt. To the right of the vending machine. What? Oh, face first into that solid steel box. It is Wednesday. There was things on SmackDown that happened. German on the concrete. And there obviously are some news stories to discuss today on the program. Number one being that Raw had the lowest rating ever in the history of Raw. Which, I know some folks are like, well, that's significant. That's a big deal, right? And I'm like, yeah, not really. It's not really a big deal. Because the important number to know from that Raw is... What? I can't do it. I gotta do it by the vending machine. Lame. Wherever the hell that is. Yeah, into the door. Yes, head into the door like Friday the 13th and whatnot. Vicious. Vicious. Oh, hey guys. But Alberto, we were in the League of Nations together. It was me and you and Rusev and Barrett, I think it was. Something like that. I don't know anymore. That thing could have been a great faction, but it only existed to job to Roman Reigns. So, what else are you going to do? Anyway, yeah, so the Raw rating, right, while yes, was the lowest in the history of the program, even lower than when they had to go head-to-head with both football and the presidential debate in 2016. But the important numbers for Monday are this. It was still number 4 overall in cable programming. So, number 4 rating in cable. That's important. And if you count the 18 to 49 demographic, it was number 2 on Monday. So, those are important numbers, and that's what WWE actually cares about. And I would imagine that USA actually cares about in terms of their rating obedience. So, yes, not a great thing for Raw, but they're still doing okay in terms of their cable stuff. So, I guess, hey, Swagger is going to reverse it, because why wouldn't he? And now, where's the triangle now? Where's, oh, okay, still there. It's still there. This is just, yep, we're doing this. We're doing this. This is what's happening right now. Jack Swagger. Triangle, no, face. Yes, you could both get hit by triangle, because I don't even... Triangles for days, son. I can't do anything because there's 2 guys right here, and when I finish one off, the other one does a thing, and that's a problem. Del Rio! Am I done? Or is someone gonna get up here? I'm gonna take a breather here for a second. Just relax, calm down, breathe, not get too hot under these studio lights. Anyway, elsewhere in yonder news, TLC. As we had that discussion on TLC yesterday about what's going to happen with TLC. Can I hit triangle? No? I gotta go somewhere with it. Yes. Oh, wait, what? Swagger, he's running away. What are you doing? What in the blue hell? Yes, into the door. And then also get the door into the face, much like Del Rio did. Smashy, smashy. Sorry, Jack. Anyway. Oh, spear! From Edge.
See you at Survivor Series. If you can make it.
The ultimate opportunist.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Last week we learned what the fate of Barrett, Regal, McIntyre, and Sheamus would be after their collusion at Bragging Rights.
Collusion?
That's right. In 3 weeks, those men will get just what they deserve in that huge 8-man tag match at Survivor Series.
The outcome of which couldn't be any greater. We've been told that the team that wins at Survivor Series will be considered #1 contenders for every title in WWE. And right now, we're set to see 2 of the participants in that Survivor Series match square off.
One-on-one, I hope.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh,
please welcome
Ricardo.
Alberto Del
Hell yeah.
Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
He was fantastic. Alberto! Yep, good stuff. Anyhow, TLC is no longer in October. It has been moved to December, which means the previous pay-per-view in December is no longer, and that would have been Clash of Champions, which is awful convenient to not have a pay-per-view where every belt must be defended when Brock never shows up. So that's very convenient for that thing to get canceled. Anyway, so it seems like their big thing for October is that Super Showdown in Australia. So, well, there you go. Honestly, that prevents the problem they had last time, which was you had the Mania show, and then you had the Greatest Royal Rumble, and then you had Backlash, and it was like 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and they had no time to build Backlash. They only had like 2 weeks. So this gives them more time to build their shows because you don't have them just back to back to back between Hell in a Cell, Super Showdown, and TLC. So TLC in December on the 16th, I believe. Anyway, on to SmackDown. I'm still enjoying the show, more than Raw, obviously. And I'm enjoying they're continuing these little teases between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. That stuff, that match needs to happen. That is like my most anticipated thing right now, is that match. So please, before Bryan leaves, have that match happen. Seriously. SummerSlam, something. That needs to be a thing. Hopefully soon. Now, this eventually set up a 10-man tag for the main event, because SmackDown, because holla holla. And Sanity lost again. And we learned that Sanity will fight the New Day in a tables match in the kickoff show at Extreme Rules. And they lost on SmackDown in a 10-man tag match. And I'm like, look, you really don't want, like, if you want Sanity to be a dominant force on your show of chaos and whatever else, they need to win matches. And I'll get into them more this during my Extreme Rules predictions video. But you don't want Sanity being another Bray Wyatt situation where they talk a big game and then lose all their matches. Like, stop. The reason that Taker was the Phenom and feared by opponents far and wide is because he won most of his matches. And I feel like WWE has this thing where it's like, well, if they're going to win, then it has to be a streak. No, it doesn't have to be a streak. Just have to win most of their matches. That's not that hard. This is Wrestling 101. Just have them be dominant and win most matches. Or have them win against opponents you want them to be better than. Oh, Del Rio. You can get bro kicked at some point here after the Irish Curse. So, bro. Del Rio, I said bro, and I said good day.
For Sheamus, we know he wants nothing more.
Sheamus wins. The Celtic Warrior gets some measure of revenge after being beaten down last week.
That's right. Tonight it's Del Rio that's going to bed early.
And more importantly, it's Sheamus that builds momentum for his team at Survivor Series.
Wins build momentum. These are important things to remember. There was one thing on SmackDown that kind of got on my nerves a little bit, and that was, as I said yesterday, right? I was like, oh, they're going to have Nakamura and AJ again, right? And what are the chances that here's Rusev and here's Jeff, and oh, it's a tag team match, playa, holla holla. And that's exactly what happened, as I predicted yesterday, right? But then Tom Phillips on commentary being like, Paige out here shaking things up. And I'm like, no, she did the most SmackDown thing you could possibly do, playa. That's not shaking things up at all. That is the status quo on SmackDown tag team matches. Also, Ellsworth in a shark cage, because you gotta sell more of those playsets, because why not? And finally, Almas versus Sin Cara was the best match on the show, easily. Perhaps because it felt so different, and it even had the crowd chanting, Lucha, Lucha. All about it. Good stuff. 2 on 2.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live from St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole and the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler joining you from ringside. And King, as you can see, tonight should be interesting.
Well, last week, Sheamus was attacked in the back by Edge, Alberto Del Rio, and Jack Swagger. And now tonight, he and Barrett have to face Swagger and Big Show.
When you're the size of the world's largest athlete, you don't need to attack anyone from behind.
Didn't this story literally have the opening cutscene with Big Show beating up Jack Swagger? Isn't that how this whole thing literally started? And now our tag team because Big Show does that heel face flip-flop so often? Like, what? In the blue hell? Okay. Oh, Wade Barrett. Bullhammer, fella. Anyway, oh, back! Body drop! According to Vince. There is that bit of weirdness. But no, so I enjoyed Almas and Sin Cara. It was a good lucha thing. That was some good stuff. For the 5 minutes that they got on the show, I enjoyed it. So, keep doing that. Those guys should be on pay-per-view, killing it. Seriously. So, for everyone who says I'm too negative, there are things on these shows I do enjoy. They're just kind of few and far between because, you know, Raw's just kind of terrible. And SmackDown has some great spots on it, but also has some just too many tag team matches play up. Anyway, there is that. So, finally, your main event, obviously, 10-man tag team match, and Daniel Bryan, at the very end, causing the pyro to happen on SmackDown. There was pyro for the first time on a TV show in forever. Like, outside of Mania, that is the first time in, like, what, like a year and a half? 2 years? Crazy. Crazy. We got pyro on SmackDown, even just very briefly. So, kudos for the pyro. You're making $2-point-something billion in the next 5 years. Bring back the pyro, you guys. It makes your presentation that much better. It's not that hard of a thing. Just do it. So, there's that. Anyway, let us continue making short work here of the world's largest athlete with Barrett Crush with that camel clutch and whatnot. But no, Big Show, he's just too big. He's just too strong. That's what he does. Yes, tag in Jack Swagger and watch him get squished. Also, there's not a good, like, indication of your face turning. I'm hitting L3, which is the change your, attention, and it's not really doing what I was hoping it would do. So, one good camel clutch deserves another, I guess. World's largest pump handle slam. Okay, signature. Oh, yep, there it is. The winds of change. And then pick him up and hit that bull hammer. Or no, I'm sorry, wasteland. This is before the bull hammer. There was the water wasteland. I already forgot about that. It's been so freaking long. Circle. I can't. Wait, what? Is this not a pinfall match? I cannot win by pinfall? Like, what? In the blue hell? Why? Is it for cutscene reasons? I can't pin Big Show? I was hitting circle. Screw it, man. Here comes Sheamus. I did my finishers as Barrett. Face the right guy, Sheamus. Come on now. Not a fan of, you can't finish the match because you're not having the right guy in the ring. That's not cool. Come on, video game. Figure it out.
And he fights his way out.
Oh, look. There's a triangle. What a surprise. And then it goes on a call. Like, that's dumb. Let me win a match. Come on. Here's your ending cutscene.
Swagger, shoulder first.
Yeah, but look where he is. Oh, man. Watch Big Show.
Double choke slam.
Slam. Sheamus and Barrett are out.
But it looks like Big Show had a good time tonight.
And if Sheamus and his cohorts
then
they'll need some way to stop the world's largest athlete.
Anyway, that's it for today. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.